You know, a lot of times we talk about growing up in our generation. If you've seen the movie Mean Girls, on Wednesdays we wear pink. That's like the famous quote. Well, I didn't wear pink, but pink also a very important color symbolizing breast cancer awareness.
Right.
This month is that month. So a huge cause, something that we do. We want to bring awareness to here in our community because this is something that unfortunately impacts probably almost each and every one of us in some way or another, whether it's us, someone we know, family members.
Family member, absolutely.
So I think, you know, fittingly the weather's going to be great, though, if you are trying to get out and, you know, be out there at Kleiner Park in Meridian or just, you know, spend any time outside hiking. What is, on a weekend like this, what's your go-to activity?
Oh my goodness. Well, because it's fall, I really want to go out and go to a pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
There's so many fun fall activities. Haley Kramer, a reporter here who works the day side shift, she just sent out this awesome looking video of Linder Farms and playing with some of the cool things they have there. So I'm like, okay, I've got to do that. Last year, you probably remember I did the duck. That little duck, little
carousel.
toy. Yeah.
There's like a little like carousel thing, or not a carousel, but it was like a little tractor.
Yeah, it was like a little tractor.
Drove you around.
And I was the only adult. The rest were children. But it was a duck, so I had to ride in it last year. So yeah, doing something like that I think would be perfect because these conditions are going to be just incredible when it comes to fall. And folks, it's going to be incredible the next few days too. I mean, I'm going to sound like a broken record here. There's only so many ways I can say the fall weather is going to be wonderful over and over and over again. So just bear with me here. I certainly don't want to start having to dance or do other things in order to entertain you. So 39 degrees currently in the Boise area. Beautiful way to start our Friday. Do want to make you note of this though. There's a frost advisory. It's going into place until 10 a.m. If you have any plants out there, please keep them warm. Please cover them up because they could die actually if you don't do that. So no one wants that. Just be sure to do that before you leave. Taking a look at the futurecast, not a lot going on. We don't have a lot of weather patterns coming our way. We do have a cool dip, a northwesterly flow coming in. That's going to be suppressing our temperatures a bit, keeping us a bit cooler. And then in the futurecast, we do have in the mountains a possibility of picking up a little bit more inches in some of the altitudes that are a little bit higher. You can see it's into Saturday, just a little bit there, a little bit north of Stanley. Aside from that, though, things are boring. Not a lot going on. So taking a look at our jet stream forecast, again, as I was mentioning, that northwesterly flow is what's keeping us pretty cool. This is not normal this time of the year. If you were thinking to yourself, gosh, I don't know if this is what we usually see this time of the year, then you would be correct. It's a lot colder than what we typically see. But there is this ridge of high pressure. It is slow moving though, so it's going to be taking its sweet time to come over to us, inching slowly and slowly as the days go on. It's eventually going to arrive here late Wednesday, and we're going to notice it a little bit in our temperatures too. In fact, taking a look at our extended forecast, you can see just what that ridge of high pressure is going to be doing as we're going to be up to 65 degrees, already into the mid 60s after spending several days in the upper 50s to lower 60s. And then we end that week there Thursday at 66 degrees. So what do we expect for the next few days? Well, pretty simple. It's going to be a copy and paste scenario, sunshine and clear skies. Period. Then we also have the chance for some patchy fog in the morning. This morning we saw a few visibility issues in Nampa that since cleared up. Aside from that though, note that that just could be something if you just continue out through your week and day. Those overnight lows though in the 30s. So from this point forward, folks, take care of your plants because it's going to be just a part of life as we start getting into these cooler temperatures out there.
Well, yeah, this is kind of the time of the year where you probably stop thinking about the plants as much. You kind of wind them down for the season. The farmers and, you know, whether you got something in your backyard or you're out, you know, agriculturally, I think a lot of that season probably starting to slow down a little bit this time of the year. All right. Well, thanks, Lauren. We'll check in now with Ron O'Brien in the 670 KBY Traffic Center. It's 6:20, so obviously